You see, this idea of politicians not having their children and their immediate relative mixed up with us in our society is one area of danger. Is one area the citizens are really exposed to danger where the leaders don't care because they really obviously they know that whatever happens, no matter what happens, if the entire country burnt down, their children are safe somewhere at the expense of my tax, at the expense of your taxes. But they don't care what happened to me. They don't care what happened to your children. Now look at this comment coming from the number 3 citizen of this country, Senate President Godswill Akpabio. He talked down on the insecurity in the country, most especially the recent adoption of 25 students in Kebbi State. He talked it down like it is normal, it is a mere thing, it happens everywhere. You can imagine that. Just read the news. He said Kebbi school girls adoption. Senate President Akpabio says there is no society without crime. He's telling the world now that it happens everywhere. They kidnap school children in numbers everywhere. So Nigeria is not an exception. Tell me, how does that make sense? He went ahead. He said the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, stirred the controversy on Tuesday after he appeared to play down the abduction of 25 schoolgirls in Kebbi State, suggesting that kidnappings and killings should not provoke despair because crime exists everywhere. It's like, when I not take them too serious now, what's special about this? It happens everywhere. When I read the news in details, it make reference to America, it make reference to all the big countries, that these things happen in all of those places. And yet, that is where they have a safe haven. That's where their children live. That's where they run to at any given instance. And looking at how damaged they've destroyed Nigeria, they know when the unthinkable finally happen, which is inevitable, they will take off to that same place I have said this same crime also happened. Senator Godswill Akpabio, if your kids or your grandkids or the kids of your relatives were among these 25 school children, would you have said a thing like this? You people have failed in your responsibility, and the best you can do now is to downplay a situation as serious, as grievous, as losing 25 schoolgirls, losing the principal and the megad, and at the same period, losing a brigadier general without a war. And you are telling the world that crime like this happen every other place. It's really, really unfortunate. If only Nigerians could wake up one day to say no to any political leaders that will not have their children lives among us, attend our schools, use our hospital, trade from our market. Not until Nigerians said no to this, you people just continue to use us as sacrificial lambs. But I was surprised when I see this same Senate, under the leadership of this same Senator Godswill Akpabio, suggesting this. Say terrorism. Nigerian Senate seeks recruitment of 100,000 soldiers by the armed forces. That will not be a problem. You think Nigeria is short of personnel? I don't think so. The ones we have that you are sacrificing to Boko Haram, can you just stop that? In addition, you Senate President, how many soldiers and how many police are guiding you? What about your vice? I mean your deputy Senate President. What about the entire 109 senators, the 360 members of the House of Rep, the 36 state governors and their deputy, down to the local government chairman? How many soldiers and police guide these people? I believe it's new. If you pull them out and bring them together, it will be very close to this 100,000. And when it fails to meet up to this number, you have jobless youth flocking the APC platform. Those your praise singers, those your hallelujah boys in the APC that are jobless, bring them into the army. What about your kids? What about your relatives? Is the military not lucrative enough for your children, for your cousins and nephew? Because if this was an NNPC job, you will not tell Nigerians to bring in, you will not tell the government to bring in 100,000 people. You will feed these places with your relatives. So now that the army needs recruitment, please use your relatives and then use your party faithfuls. They needed the job more than we. We don't need the job. You people have made us jobless and we are already used to it. You get the point now. You are sending the son of somebody or the husband of somebody to go after Boko Haram that you are not ready to combat. Are you ready? The ones that go down by the day, are they equipped? You'll be sending a soldier to go after a Boko Haram with a sophisticated weapon. Meanwhile, the soldier is having an AK-47 that no longer functions. See, all these people should stop all of this. You just being extraordinarily wicked. You dare mention the likes of America and the rest in terms of insecurity, and this is where you take and save heaven. That was just the height of it. It was an insult using statement like this and talking down a scenario, a crime, a situation as grievous as losing 25 children, losing a brigadier general, and all other incidents happening across the country was the least expected of the number 3 citizens of the country. But I, as a person, there's nothing Akpabio will do that will surprise me. I think I know him better. It's unfortunate that those are the kind of people we have occupying sensitive positions in Nigeria. And we think we're going to go anywhere with that. Of course, we can only retrogress. You get the point now.